the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, they come into the opening game of this season with the goal of getting that first win out of the way as soon as possible. How they'd love to be sitting at 1-0 by the end of this evening. I'd like your perspective on this, Shaq, as a three-time Laker champion. Does the NBA need an elite Laker franchise?
Yes, they're a huge franchise with history and market presence, and Ernie, the league is at its best when they are successful.
When you think back, what was it like playing in front of that kind of a crowd in Los Angeles, night in, night out?
I love doing for them what my favorite people in that stadium did for me. Jack Nicholson, Denzel Washington, Adam Sandler, they gave me joy. I tried to return the favor.
You give me a lot of joy in this job. Did you know that?
Well, thank you, sir.
I'm just kidding. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the small forward position.
And they get on the board first, looking to set the tone early.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
And here is Los Angeles now, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Throughout the first half, even into the third quarter, they had the game totally under control. But man, they just fell apart, collapsed in the fourth quarter. They should not have lost this game.
I think they thought it was over, and then they kind of relaxed, and sometimes that's all it takes. You got to keep playing until the final buzzer.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the 3 off target. Johnson outside. Hill tried to break free. Takes it off the glass. Here's Rose. He had 27 points last game. Right side Rose. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Good.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now here's Lynn. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line, and they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
6 to shoot, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Lynn kicks to Kobe. Shoots it up. Rebound by the Bulls. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but you know, even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
Here's Johnson following the score by Derrick Rose. Here's Boozer, and good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rose attacking. Dunleavy dishes to Rose. Now Dunleavy, 17 points for him last game against Minnesota. Rose, no good. The Lakers trail. Not a lot of people thought, Steve, that Chicago had a chance last year to do much when Derrick Rose went down, but they stuck with it and ended up in the playoffs nonetheless.
And they didn't just make the playoffs. They had home court advantage in the first round as well.
Now here's Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And it's 6 points for Johnson. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Rose kicks to Butler. Here's Gasol. The rebound by Johnson.
Unfortunately for the Bulls, home court advantage really didn't do much for them as they dropped their first 2 games at home and were bounced in the first round. Another example of why home court advantage is desired, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee anything in the playoffs. Matchups drive results.
Well, the Bulls ran into a solid Wizards team and lost in the first round of the playoffs. It looked to me like they might have been worn down. And I think a healthy Bulls team with a little more depth is definitely a threat to go deeper this season.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Hill. Randall comes in for Boozer. Nick Young's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. Now here is Davis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. And just devouring the glass all game long.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, you know, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference and a historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he reveres that era.
Here's Young, following the score by Derrick Rose. Outside, Kobe, Nash. Good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
Elbow shot is on the way. The second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Gasol.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Here's Kobe. That one wide left. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Kobe and Randall at the forward spots. Nick Young is out there with Nash, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And so here is Chicago, following the miss by Steve Nash. Rose goes in. Outside Butler, shoots the 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Butler's got the first basket of the second quarter for Chicago.
You know, it wasn't really hard to see why the Lakers struggled so much last year. The talent was down, and also the defensive effort and focus was borderline embarrassing at times.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Nash against Rose. Young passes to Nash. Butler with the steal. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Dunleavy. Back to Rose. He kicks to Dunleavy. Off target with his 3.
As you said with the Lakers, last year their defense was near the bottom in a lot of categories. Opponents averaged almost 110 points on them.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Purdy. Doris, what do you have?
Gentlemen, the great Kobe Bryant, now in his 19th year in the league, he said, "This is the last chapter. The book is going to close. I just haven't determined how many pages are left. But my passion only increases. You realize you only have so many years left. It re-energizes you to fine-tune your preparation and make sure you leave no stone unturned." Kevin, sounds familiar.
That sounds like him. Never wanted to shy from a challenge. Thanks, Doris. Well, it was a bit of a mix between efforts and planning and personnel for the Lakers and their defensive struggles.
Well, they would give up the most points in the paint and fast break points over the course of the season, and you give up easy chances like that, you're not winning. Well, the former 60th pick back in 2012, Robert Sacre is Mr. Irrelevant no longer. Get rid of that moniker. A big leap in play from his rookie season to his second campaign, and he's shown improvement across the board.
Now here's Lynn after the miss from Joakim Noah. Johnson against Rose. The pass to Dunleavy. Outside Butler. Dishes it to Rose. Double team on Rose. Pass to Dunleavy. Here's the three. The Lakers with the rebound. And Sacre, credited by the Lakers coaching staff last season as the team's hardest worker and, Steve, maybe their best defender.
Well, he's a 7-footer with a strong physical frame. He's got an NBA body. He shows good awareness and keeping himself in a position to impact the play.
Here's Rose after Jeremy Lin's bucket. Outside Rose. Butler kicks to Rose. Right side Rose. Noah dishes to Rose. Double team on Rose. Dunleavy for three. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. You can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers. Boozer comes in for Ryan Kelly. Hill passes to Johnson. And Young, here we go. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Rose in the post, defended by Lynn.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Feeds to Hill. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Now here's Rose. He's got 12. Butler from outside. Boozer with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Lynn kicks to Boozer. In low to Hill. Gasol with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Jumps up. Oh!
Look out!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Rose, good.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
In the corner, it's Lynn. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Dunleavy. And that one's good. And now a 12-point Bulls lead. And so we conclude the first half.
Your Lakers, 17. 29.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. He has 14 points and a steal.
So for Chicago right now, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. McDermott and Gasol, the duo at the forward. And it's Muhammad in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Boozer with the screen for Johnson. Screen by Boozer. Johnson attacking, clock at 6. Lynn dishes to Hill, and it's blocked by Muhammad.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Now here's Rose. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Plays it up and banks it in. Rose has got 16.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen. The Chicago Bulls consistently one of the best defensive teams in basketball, and Coach Tom Thibodeau is an innovator on that side of the floor and great motivator as well. He's done an amazing job.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, the 2014 draft received the highest ever television ratings, eclipsing even LeBron James's draft back in 2003. Fan interest continues to grow, and the league is now considering moving the draft after July 1st and packaging it with a season-ending award show. Guys, it could make for some pretty exciting theater.
Doris, that'll be some thanks.
Well, there might not be time for guys like Durant to give a 15-minute acceptance speech, but I think it would be fun.
Here's Heinrich after Jeremy Lin's bucket. Heinrich kicks to McDermott. Back to Heinrich. From deep. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Bulls center Joakim Noah, winning Defensive Player of the Year last season. Well-deserved. A big factor for him inside.
And, you know, Kevin, you can make a case with the talent they have, arguably being the premier defensive front line in the NBA.
Agreed. Here is Heinrich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Goes back up, and Hill finishes inside.
Their defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Heinrich up top, defended by Lynn. They grab their own miss, and that one's good. Gibson's got his first bucket in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. Now here's Lynn. Shoots. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
Taj Gibson, in his 6th season now in the NBA, he's in the prime of his career at 29 years old. Last season, he upped his scoring rate and averaged double digits for the first time in his career.
Here is Lynn after the Bulls pick up 2. The baseline J. Good on the jump shot. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Heinrich passes to Gibson. Heinrich against Land. The shot by Heinrich no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nazr Muhammad. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Hill. Rando comes in for Boozer. Nick Young's checked in for Johnson. Nash is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And he gets it to go.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
The Bulls leading by 11. Muhammad with a screen on Nash. Heinrich kicks to Snell. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And here's Heinrich. 40 seconds left in the third. Fires the 3. That's good. Heinrich's got his second basket of the night.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Nash drives in. On the wing, Davis, covered by Muhammad. Davis dishes to Nash. Young passes to Bryant. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing. That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing it. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Young is out there with Randall, and it's Davis in at the 5 down low. And it's Rose penetrating. Second chance shot. No good from Gasol. Lakers trail by 12. Nash outside. Fires for 3. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Kobe. Young's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Right side, Butler. Back to Rose. There's the triple. And again, Chicago. No good. And Young kicks to Nash. Young outside. Unloads from 13. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Rose. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Well, let's forgive him for that turnover. It's the only one he's committed today.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Davis. Boozer comes in for Randall. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Kobe. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nash. Lin kicks to Young. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. And it's 7 points here for Lin.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages, good numbers.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Butler from outside. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Young, here we go. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
And Butler gets it to go.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Lakers trail by 8. Timeout called the Lakers.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. It's one of the top 2 markets in the country, and it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. So that gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Bulls making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. We're still alive in this thing. All we need to do is rely on each other. Let's stay aggressive, stick together, and play as a team. We're coming back. Back to you, Kevin.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, It's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
Outside Rose. Passes it to Butler. And that one goes home.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Shots good from Young.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 5. And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 5. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hines checked in. Back to Lynn. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Double team on Rose. Here's McDermott. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Here's Hill.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Rose with the ball. Gasol on the high post from 17 feet out. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Yes!
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
There's 37 seconds left in the game. Outside Bryant. Back to Lynn. The dish to Boozer. Here's Hill. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And he commits the intentional foul. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Rose.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Sacre, he's checked in for Hill. Ian Kelly comes in for Carlos Boozer. Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. There's Rose with the 3. That doesn't go either for Rose. Now Henry for 3. Kobe, no good. Here's Gasol, off target. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Joe Kim, plenty went right for the team tonight and how you guys executed. What was the key to getting the job done?
I think we just moved the ball real well tonight. We played hard. We're a tough team, you know, and we just want to get better, and it was a good win for us tonight.
Congratulations. We appreciate the time. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.